Yo guys, Matty here, Dirty 35 Project, day 68. It's been almost 3 weeks since we had a update on the Dirty 35 Project, but I'm keeping everything on my training log on the website, The Consummate Athlete. You can check everything out there. So anyway, we'll walk through the workout today. Starting off with some mobility work. I'm just doing some drills to get my hips open. So this is a nice mobility flow for the hips for the most part. I was doing some like twisting lunges, open up my hip flexors, my low back, a bunch of different stuff. I'm not going to keep on talking through it. Just take a look and see what we got. A couple minutes of hip mobility flow. Alright, so we got a pretty simple flow. As you can see, I'm not the most flexible guy in the world, but you don't need to be. You do these movements so you can feel better and ultimately perform better. Lift more weights, do whatever it is you're trying to do. Mobility is key. You're moving from one exercise to the next in a nice fluid transition. Make it look good, be athletic. And here we're moving to some basic gymnastic or body weight training. Again, I'm not perfect here, but it's all about progression. It's not about perfection. By recording myself, I can see some flaws. I see my shoulders aren't completely open. I'm a little bit tight up top in my shoulders, so I can see this and I can talk to some coaches and get some pointers on how to get myself fixed. In my head, I'm going for gold right here. I'm in the Olympics, you know, I'm like perfectly flat, but I can see that I'm not even close to where I could be. But it gives me a lot of practice, and I have fun with my my training. Got my girlfriend right here, about to go out to lunch together, and she doesn't know what's about to happen. It's going to be great. And now we got some barbell training. It's powerlifting. It's deadlift day. Worked up to 3 heavy sets of 5, so it's 495 today. I'm going with a sumo stance for a couple reasons. One, I'm a pussy and I can pull more weight this way than I can conventional. So I use the conventional deadlift lately. I've been using it as a accessory movement to get more strength and stamina in my low back. But here we're going sumo. I'm playing with it. I haven't done it much before, but I like it. It enables me to use more weight with my body type. I've got these short legs, a little bit longer torso, really short T-Rex arms. And this enables me to move some more weight without getting as much low back fatigue. So I'm really digging the sumo pulls, and I'm going to stick with them for a while until they run their course. I basically took a linear progression getting to this point, adding only 10 to 20 pounds every week. And here's my third and final set of heavy pulls. Needs a little bit extra time to get myself psyched up. My grip, my back, everything was kind of going. This is my last set, so it's, you know, I'm doing all this shit, getting myself pumped up, flailing my arms, you know, getting myself pumped up. It needs to be done here. So final set of 5, 495. First one was a little slow, it was a little stuck to the ground, but the first one's always the hardest for me. Once I get through that first one, if I get 1, I can get 2, and yeah, that's just how it goes. So this is my final set here. Felt pretty good. I'm excited about, you know, working towards that triple body weight pull. Here's my setup for some Nordic lifts, Nordic raises. hamstring specific work, really tough. When you're doing these Nordic raises or natural leg curls, keep the tension on the hamstrings, squeeze your butt, and try and stay as straight as possible. Only use as much assistance as possible. I don't like seeing people collapse at the bottom and doing a power push-up out of the hole. Don't do that. Allow your hamstrings to do the work. Use your fingertips only as much as necessary, and don't use any more assistance than you have to do the work. At the bottom, I stretch all the way out and flex my quads at the very bottom to make sure I get a full range of motion. And here, yeah, unfortunately, people still do tricep extensions and crunches in the gym. I'm finishing up with a few sets of double kettlebell snatches, a couple sets of 20 to, this is my finisher for the day. I could have added in a couple other things, but it was mostly posterior work for the day. This was fun. At times, I would throw in a couple sprints after this, but I left it this. 3 big movements for the day, and that's all it was. Finish up with some kettlebell snatches, and that's about it. If you have any other questions, hit me up, let me know what's going on, and check out the Consummate Athlete for any additional information regarding this phase of training or anything else that you might have interest in. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.